Hello, beautiful women of Red Goddess. Hello, my name is Claudia, Mukti Jaja here. And here I am with another video message for you. As I mentioned on the first video that I created during the new moon in Aries, this is a brand new chapter for humanity, also a brand new chapter for us, starting the new astrological year of Aries, and I have been feeling called to create your videos and share my stories, share myself with the women in the group and possibly women that you know that may find this content beneficial. And so in today's video, I'm going to do a little intro about myself, about the intention for the video series that I'm creating, and an opportunity for you to learn about me, my story, and the purpose of these videos that I'm creating. Who are the videos for? What topics will I be talking about? And and then an opportunity to just learn what's in store. And so with that, I'll get started. So the intention for the videos is to share wisdom, share knowledge that I've learned in my journey. As I mentioned in my past video, I've been on a 9-year journey. It's a 9-year cycle for me of complete transformation, awakening, spiritual awakening, finding myself, my purpose, getting clear on why am I here in the world, and taking aligned actions to help me to create a life that is fully aligned. And the number 9 is endings and new beginnings. So it is a new cycle for me, a new chapter. And as I mentioned in my first video, the first 9 years really have been more of an internal process for me. I've done a lot of healing and a lot of internal processing and releasing. And now, as I'm welcoming a whole new chapter and 2022 is here, I'm really feeling the fire and the call to show up and share myself and my story. So a little bit about me. I'm originally from Venezuela, and I've been here over 20 years. And I am just a regular human being like you, different challenges in life. And I think one of the things that makes me unique is that, once I experience that spiritual awakening that I am sure I will make a video about. I actually used to be an atheist prior to that, believe it or not. I was an agnostic most of my life, then became atheist. I was like, I don't know if there's anything here. And then I had a meditation that just brought me to my knees and allowed me to feel the presence of God in my heart. And so since that moment, I've known my life will never be the same. And I decided to do my internal healing process. And one of the biggest challenges that I had to overcome was divorce. During that time of my awakening, I just realized that I wasn't in alignment with my relationship. And I had 2 young boys, and it took a lot of faith and courage to start again and embark on a journey of self-discovery. And it's been the best thing I've ever done, and also hasn't been easy at times. But there's a lot of tools that I've learned throughout the process that I would love to share with all of you in different videos. Another aspect that was really significant for me was discovering the red tent. I learned about the red tent back in 2013, and it just changed my life. I had no idea that women could relate to their menstruation in such a connected way. And I really didn't know that our cycle and the moon cycles are connected, and that every month we travel and we journey with her, and we have opportunities for death and rebirth. And that when we choose to connect consciously with our womb and understand the cycles of nature, we then, instead of swimming against the current, right, we align ourselves and our energies to the already existing energies of the universe, and life becomes a lot more graceful, and, and you learn to navigate it with ease. And so I'm also going to be sharing about that because I believe that nowadays life can be hard and very stressful, and we could use some tips and some techniques to help us to create it with more balance and with more ease. Also connecting to the mother, connecting to the goddess. That was also something that was completely new for me, and I was aware of God, the male masculine face of God, but I was not aware of the feminine face of God. And going in that journey has also completely transformed my life. And there are many, every day it's a connection, it's a commitment every day to connect to that. And I will also going to be sharing in future videos about connecting to the goddess and how to embody more about divinity, um, for our personal support and also for relationships. And so I'm going to the idea is to create videos that are about 10 minutes or less. I understand we all have very hectic and busy lives, and so I'll do my best to condense the videos to 10 minutes or less. And so who is this for? This is for any woman that is spiritually connected. Perhaps you're just starting on your spiritual path and you want to learn more about what's available in this path, or maybe you've been already on this path for a very long time and are curious to know some ways to deepen your connection and perhaps some ways to live life. Because I think the trick here to create a life with ease, experience a life with ease and grace, is to make sure that our 3D life is working, right? Make sure that we take the steps on the 3D that we need to take to manifest our dreams. And of course, starting with our spiritual, get connected to our vision, and then be able to bring that forth and find the right resources and people to make our dreams a reality. So different topics, as I mentioned, that I will be sharing on my future videos about sacred feminine, spirituality. I'll talk more about the red tent and what it is and why it's so important for today's world. The feminine principle, which is going to be my next video. I'm actually going to talk about what the feminine principle is and one tool that you can do to get into your feminine. Overcoming divorce. So different tips that have helped me to go through that experience. Co-parenting, blended families, strategies. I was able to call forth my beloved and get married to my beloved, and we've been able to integrate our families. So there's also been a lot of learning in how to cultivate and how to integrate blended families. Goddess embodiment, and goddess divinity in general. Relationships, how to call for your beloved, how to be the space to receive your beloved, and also to maintain the relationship, a sacred union with your beloved. How to make your beloved happy, how to be happy, how to be in a very engaged and balanced relationship. I know there's a lot of desire for women to find their partner, but there are some things that we need to do to prepare ourselves to welcome our beloved. So I'll talk about that. I'll also talk about finding your purpose and what does that look like, and how to live your purpose on the everyday life. I'll also talk about the new earth and this new phase of awakening that we're experiencing right now, and how to bring strategies to bring more balance to your life. I know one of the main things that's happening in the world right now is that it's out of balance. We live in a male-dominated society that has lost touch with the feminine attributes that really help to bring nurturing and balance and bring our society to regain that balance that will help us to not only be able to exist on the earth a lot longer, but also makes it easier for us to deal with life. So with that, this is what I have in store for all of you, and stay tuned as I will be posting different videos on different topics. And you can also ask questions, and you can post questions in the comments, and I can answer your questions with the Ask Mukti section that I'll be adding as well. So with that, my loves, I send you my love. Hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. We have a beautiful sunny day here in South Florida, and I'll see you on the next video. Namaste.